How's everyone doing? Omega get the death. Alright, let's just start playing Genshin. I want to finish out most of the main aspiration just to get Furina. Hopefully I can get her as soon as possible. But whether luck will help me or not will depend on luck. Knowing my luck. Yeah, things never go according to plan, I was sorry. Apparently there's also new event story today, so hopefully I'll be able to do a little bit of them, get a little bit of extra primal gem for Furina, and then I can put for her, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, that will be so subalashi. Hello, Mr. Fly son. Hello there. Here to say something else? Or just to take the point? Just chilling on a rainy day? Isn't a rainy day such a nice day? I mean, like, it was raining on my side, so it was actually right now. The wind is so chilling, it's so relaxing, it's so super lushy. Oh wait, just a minute. How long is the rain gonna last though? You want it to snow? Who doesn't? Who doesn't? I mean, having a snow will be so Singapore snowing. The thing is, right? Singapore did have hail in the past, though. Like long past ago, there was quite a few instances of Singapore having hails, like ice droplets, though. No, the thing is, right? The formation for hail and snow is similar. The reason why at the time that it was able to hail in Singapore was because of the temperature in the sky was enough for the formation of ice to fall into Singapore. So basically, snow is just a between raindrop and hails. So it's more. I know people call it snow. The thing is, right? Snow is more. If the temperature in the sky is not cold enough to create ice, it's not enough to it can't snow in Singapore. So if it does snow in Singapore, definitely I would say like, oh, that is very, very super lucky, because it will just break the whole damn system though. But yeah, having stayed in Japan for 6 years and experienced those snows period, yeah, I do can just imagine like if it does snow in Singapore, it will be very, very nice because the temperature will be very, very cold though. Yeah, the only thing is a lot of people need to understand that the only way for that to happen is when the temperature drop to 0. Yeah, the only way. Yeah, the only thing is that the only way for snow to drop into Singapore is when the temperature, the atmosphere temperature in Singapore have to drop all the way to 0. So whether can Singapore survive on snow, it's just basically everyone will be rushing to all the winter store just to buy the winter clothes. Because I mean, like, if you I mean, for Singapore, most of the floor in Singapore is in-house, right? It's marble floor. So marble can actually absorb cold very, very easily. So imagine everyone house just going in their house and they're just jumping around because the floor is so damn cold. It's not about going out or not. Even at home, they will be like have to wear a lot of socks because the floor is very, very cold. That alone is already a bad on its own though. Still no event car. I thought there was gonna be an event. Damn, I'm actually miss calculate. Oh well. But the chance of it raining in, like the chance of it raining in Singapore is way more possible though. Actually, a lot of people won't even think about like the chance that like if you actually think about it, right? Rain is that like when the temperature is very high, when the water fall into the earth, it actually come as rain. But when the temperature is actually 0, the water dropper will be more towards freezing and liquid. So in the sense is that it will actually fall into earth as snow. That is how technically in terms of science that snow is formed. So the only like in terms of like logical way for snow to appear in Singapore is only when, like in a sense it's like it's more logical when okay, go ahead and close the window first. Yep, so in a sense, in case anyone are wondering, yeah, it's only more possible when the temperature in the atmosphere is 0 though. Other than that, if not, it's not possible. Oh yes, I almost forgot I need to do this. Let's go and go back there. Despite us doing a lot of things, we are still not near to the winning number. I'll bet to using the standard theme that I will tend to use, unless there is someone who specifically give a specific theme that then I will have to use them. But other than that, Scammeroo for the traveling. Take a break. Shall we rest now? Rest for a bit. It's my turn to tell a story. I had enough story to tell one on my own. Alright, you can be the storyteller this time. Okay, my story will also begin in the giant garden. Long ago, in a giant field of purple flower, there lived a princess, and a brave hero. Oh, and the ruler of the garden, a giant with a nasty temper. What the witch wanted more than anything was some of the purple flower, but the mean giant treasured them so much that he wouldn't even let anyone pick one. Kind-hearted Mr. Giant, the witch asked, "I'm in need of the little purple flower from your garden. You have so many already. Could you please share just one with me?" But the mean giant refused. "Every flower in my garden belongs to me," the giant said. "I won't share them with anyone." "Kind Mr. Giant," the witch continued, "please hear my tale. I traveled here from a fountain in a far-off distant land. An ocean lady there have fallen ill, and the scent of those purple flowers bring her comfort. If you can give me just one of them, perhaps her condition will improve." But the giant did not have an ounce of compassion in his heart. Courageously refused the witch's request. What did an ocean lady in a faraway land have to do with him? Then the witch asked, "Is there anything I can do for you? I know many magic spell, and I could use my magic to help you with someone in exchange. Will you agree to my request, kind-hearted Mr. Giant?" The giant thought it over, and then said that he had lost something very important to him. If the witch could use her magic to help him find it. So they made a deal? Yep, in the end, the witch's friend recovered and the giant found what he had lost. Isn't that a better story? At least in the story, everyone get a happy ending. A happy ending, car. Life never go according to plan, little girl. We always wish for a happy ending when we are young, and when we grow up, we realize the happy ending is all but an illusion. Caterpillar probably went... Okay, let's see. The south of the dormitory block. We can do 2 of them. The southeast of the production zone in the upper level. We'll take our chance. Alright, let's see. What we were saying. What how many do I have to do there? Oh. Okay, oh shit. Okay. Safe. A sumo? Scholar? Researcher? You too. Please wait. I hear that you are people of leisure who never turn down a request. That is correct indeed. Actually, a girl in a purple dress asked me to take care of you. But I was thinking, since you accept any and all requests, you must be very capable. So I will never need to take care of you. Indeed. It would be more accurate to say that you two can take care of me. Sure, but no discount. I know the rules, don't worry. Regardless of the outcome, I will compensate you according to the market rates. But Mora is useless here, so I will pay with coupons.
We'll be compensated with no matter what happened, really?
Absolutely and totally correct. Our task is just that difficult, you see? It's the Nizami for being great with his fists, but using them where they shouldn't have been used. I'll be staying here for a while longer, so I will need a place to pursue my study. It's better if you have a bookshelf, a table, chairs, and a board to write on, and stick material too. I'm sure you know exactly what place I'm talking about, but it's simply not available and there's no point in asking. So I believe there's a room on the opposite side that has the same internal sculpture and should be usable. But it's a real strange place. It seems to be occupied by someone who rarely entertains visitors. I've never seen the person nor even seen the door open. So I appoint Nizami as my representative. He was always reliable during the time I employed him as a bodyguard. However, he got into a disagreement with the occupants and negotiation broke down.
Maybe communication and negotiation had never been his strong suit?
Indeed. It doesn't even look like a negotiation. He just hammered on the door with his fist, standing outside and shouting. It was truly a shocking moment for me.
Whoa. Oh, Regis, welcome back!
Have you unblocked me first?
That doesn't sound like a negotiation at all.
Charge, I would like to ask you to act as my representative and negotiate with the occupant to rent out the space he currently occupying. I expect the price to be a maximum of 54,000 coupons. You may not succeed and that's fine, but at least give it a try. I'm counting on you.
And thank you for the light. Dude, is she gonna give me that much of... Negotiate with the person behind the door? Is it really that easily? Regis-san, moshi. According to Nako, non-Fontanians seem to be discriminated against. Will he ignore us as well? Is there a better way to go about this? No. Who is it? A nameless traveler, adventure crossing. Okay, just in case, I want to make sure that I get this right. Genshin .net. Oh, there is someone who do that. Okay. A traveler crossing, so I was right to choose that. Since when did this place become a semantic attraction? Stop playing around, traveler. Don't forget we are here for. We are asked to discuss something with you. Well, we were hired to ask about renting this room of yours. Of course, the client will be happy to pay you in coupons. Something similar happened a while ago. The client of yours really refused to give up, huh? You were sent by that guy with the really funky way of talking, wasn't you? Oh wait, just did I actually use the right tone for the guy? Unintentionally? Forget it. All respect for his perseverance. Tell me his offer. You see, look like we still have some room for communication. Naku told us about his expectation for the price, but if you're making the offer, should we review his budget from the get-go? Should we try? Let's see. Let me see online. What's the best answer though? I want to help that scientist though. Is there really a better way? どうかな? I mean, like, it doesn't really matter what's the result, but if possible, I want to give it a better chance though. Alright, let's lay all the cards on the table. Alright, Paimon telling it like the client budget is 54,000 coupon. Paimon think that is a good deal. Only 54,000? That's just 10% higher than when he had that cycle hammer on my door. What a miser. Only Paimon testing a lot. You know nothing. Haven't you heard of Kazana? He is more general. He offered me 108,000. Really that much? Of course, do I look like a liar to you? Paimon can't say anything from the other side of the door. He doesn't sound very confident. Maybe he make it all up to treat us? He's trying to play us. Let's play him instead. Paimon didn't expect that we were going up against a strong competitor like Carranza, it doesn't seem like we stand a chance. Let's go, Traveler. We'll tell Nako his offer was way too low to be even considered. In the meantime, good luck with Kazaran, dog guy. Bye now. Huh? You're leaving already? Hey, are you still out there? Hey, don't go! Come back really quick, please! We could hear you shouting all the way over there. What is it? Do you want us to get Gazaran for you? Oh, no. How can I travel you with that? It's not travel at all. It's even on the way, right? Traveler, something like that could be a piece of cake. You got a real mean streak, don't you? Anyway, let's get down to business. Is your previous offer still valid? For now, but not for long. Alright, I'll take it. But tell your client to come speak to me for himself. Alright, let's head back and pass the news. ちょっと待って、レテさん。
属性を見下ろせ。ついてこいなんて言ってないよ。
Richie-san. Richie-san? Imagine if this whole stream tonight I'll be just saying Richie-san throughout though. Richie-san. Richie-san. Ah, hello there, how's your day? If you're here for the point, don't need to worry, you can take the points, and thank you for the light. Right now, I kind of wonder, Richie-san! Young lady, I know you said goodnight, but I know you're still there, don't lie.
ついてこいなんて言ってないよ。
Mushy. Wait. Thank you for the point. Okay. You're welcome. Dude, seriously, why is my controller always love to go to the left though? Production in the upper level. Is it on this floor? Dude, why is it always going to the left? Upper level. Look for objective. But where is the objective? Alright, let's go to the black box to see. Oh.
The southwest side of the production zone, upper level. The southwest. Yeah, southeast, sorry. Southeast. Proposition. I'm gonna assume this is the floor. Production zone. And it says southeast. Unless it's on the top. This floor. How do I go to here though? Wait, am I even in the right place? Production zone. Okay, let's see. Let's teleport again. And then we see. Alright. So we need to go up this. I can only believe going up first. Okay, southeast. Dali? Nelly. Huh? What's the camera doing here? When that's new, that camera, have you never heard of that before? I think I have. But I just made that up. Where do you hear it? Well, there isn't anything new under the sun, no. Anyway, no matter what I say, alright, it is always but a prerogative of others. The camera is here, so where's the news? Well, news is like fishing. It requires patience and making the right judgment at the right time. That's how you hook weird big fish. No, I mean, that's how you hook a squid. Wait, doesn't sound right. Oh, forget it. Then you may judge me. I'm an amateur journalist. Anyway, what an amateur journalist are you doing here? I'm here to complete the project assigned to me, to capture the most vital moment of the Fortress of Malapit Guard at work with my camera. But I spent too much time completing that the requirement compile document. Just take a look and you'll understand. By the time I complete all the procedural paperwork, I missed the guard at work during their shift, or in fishing term, there aren't fish in the water right now. But there are guard on duty right now.
But I want to hook a premium collection. I don't think an initial configuration or water body cleaner had enough impact. That way, even if I complete my project, other photographers might not think it worthy of praise. Well, stop being picky if you want to return empty-handed. You're right, I need to come with them with my own limited ability and stop trying to catch fish that are beyond me. I'm such a user engineer. Oh wait, I mean amateur journalist. Alright, no more worrying in self-pity. Time to try out. If it's alright with you, could you do me a small favor? Please, I will hate you. Well, that was fast. Well, it depends on the favor, so why don't you tell us what is it first? The guy over there, Granville, based on my judgment, his new value among God is equivalent to that of a situation controller among maintenance men. I should be able to write a good report with him as my subject. Well, I can't keep myself from getting criticized at least. But he refused to come over here, so could you bring him to a suitable spot for me to take a snapshot? Knowing that the camera will make him focus on it and stiffen up, that will make the photo too staged. Let me think. It's best if we turn off the loudspeaker. Report to Granville as a malfunction and then ask him to come over and take a look. Then I'll definitely be able to capture a vital moment of the Fortress of Millipede Guard at work. My project completion depends on this. I'm counting on you. Please help me. It doesn't sound difficult. Maybe we should help her out. Turn off the speaker car. Hi, we found a loudspeaker that seems to be malfunctioning. It's over there. Again? That's strange. I just got Krennic to repair it. It looks like he's not even as good at refitting things as I am. I mean, all you need to do is give a machine a couple of good smack, right? Anyway, thanks. I'll go take a look. Thanks for your help. I finally complete my project. I'm a journalist in my own right now. Thank you. You must have snapped a really excellent picture. Oh god. That is called having a blur screenshot though. Go to that. Strange caterpillar and lone in here? Why bother coming when you know you're gonna lose? I won't be so certain of that. That's right, you're only ahead of us by a little. A little. Can the result be announced now? Estimate? Actually no, let's wait a little longer. After all, the best must be saved for last. Looks like we don't have to wait long. Here they come. Mr. Traveler, Miss Paimon, have you seen the result yet? Did we win? We don't know yet. Well, seems like everyone here. Would you like to announce the result now, Astrid? Of course. Oh, but the result on Caterpillar end still need to be calculated. My, what a cruel god, toying with us from the start to finish like that. Why don't you win up the last bit of mercy in your heart and let them know that the gap between us is too wide to cross? Stop torturing us with false hope. Those aren't the final result, but we should be able to win once we add the coupon that Cater got us today, right? Hold on, why have Janet Vin team point have been killed? I was against it, but this was the more logical approach with respect to the result. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Whoa! Wave team has so many points. He doesn't need the chance to leave, and we won't need to place first. You mean you give all your coupon to Rave? Isn't that against the rule? There's no rule in Forbidden yet. I was originally in favor of mending the rule to ensure fair play, but no one seems to be in support of that. Indeed, there isn't a rule of Forbidden that this competition will have far more exciting if everyone would have fully used the rule to their advantage. Not exciting for you, maybe. Rule don't mean a thing in a game as boring as this one. At the end of the day, it's a question of owning one honor. Alright, now that the score has been announced, isn't it time for the final result? Our points from today haven't been added up yet. A drop in the ocean. Wait, what? Now that everything has been added, here's what the result looked like. Wait, how the hell you got 2 million? Look, wait, how the... What? That is impossible. What do you do? Whoa, that many perma lost count. It's a trick even simpler than magic. I used a coupon I saved out in the past to hire a bunch of people to help me work. What we have here is the product of their work this whole time, and I believe this following the rules too. Even if it does, that's an insane number. I also have my request for knitting to win, and I even gotten help from my 2 friends. It would have been a shame if we lost now. So I think it's time to announce the final result. Since everything has been tallied, it's time to announce the final result. The winner of this game are Caterpillar, Traveler, and Paimon. No objection if I take it? There's nothing I can say except that it looked like I picked a fight with the wrong opponent. I ended up in here last time for striking someone in anger. I won't make the same mistake this time. You pay for the price you choice you make! Whoa, Paimon didn't expect to hear someone say that. Pretty cringe if you ask me. Is everyone ready? If so, let's set off now. Let's do this before Noelle get back. I hope he can understand that his thinking isn't wrong. But it's just not suited for a place like this. I'm already say I have already said goodbye to everyone. We're also ready to get going whenever. Alright, let's keep quiet for a while. I made some arrangement in advance so we shouldn't have run into another problem. And now we are out to it. Here? Alright. Naturally, feel better, doesn't it? We might have fan down there, but most of the wind field wheels kind of still. The fan in the Frenton ring are just like Noel. The fan are indeed needed there, but with their blades spin, they will bring the same misery to everyone no matter where they go. I think you know what I'm talking about. Traveler Paimon, do you see any war I don't see any wall around here. Well, there's no wall here. Then, are the walls somewhere really far away? Character 1 told me that they are too far away to see with your own eyes. They will look like the horizon. Where are we? We are in Fontaine. Fontaine is a blue and green place. The fortress of Furina is all yellow and grey. That thing up in the sky must be the moon, right? If it was the sun, it would probably hurt my eye like the evil sorcerer's magic. All around me are things I never seen before and things I only seen in book. Mr. Traveler and Paimon. Let's go on another adventure. Kettle were right. Adventuring outside is way more fun than in Melopis. That's right, the world outside is vast. I really envy the two of you. Learn noise? Let's discuss eventually later. We really should find your family first. Freeze! All of you. What do you think you're going? Also, what's with that little girl? The evil. Hello, Wee-san, hello there. Richie's son came, keep quiet, and then went to sleep. She never said anything though. She just stayed quiet. Is she still mad in real life? To list what I need to say. Is it gonna be something ridiculous? Uh-huh. Mm-mm. I know that she's always stay quiet and don't want to say anything. The thing is, right, I'm not sure what pissed her off at the moment though. Like, is it along the line that I miss her birthday, or is it I need to say something? I mean, like, I apologize. Yeah, the thing is, right, even if when I spend, like, I had no idea what mistake I made, so I just say I'm sorry, but she's never said anything, so I'm like, did I promise to play a game? Well, I did promise to play a game, but the thing is, right, we couldn't make up a schedule, so we end up never even have able to play any game even till now though.
岩山八九
裁きの雷ご助力を
属性を見下ろす
No, the thing is, right, there was no set date.
これでこれで剣女
If she set a date, I would know about it though.
ソーランの憩い
風よこれでこれで岩山八九
I would have definitely know about the schedule if she did set it. So it's not whether I or she forget though. It's more towards like there was no confirm that on that. Oh, this young little boy. Oh, why hello there. I was not expecting that.
難攻不落
裁きの雷
風よこれでせはっと
海のちぎりよソーランの憩い
天道ここにある剣女盤石天へと舞うこれでだっとせっと
But just asking only. Reason. Can you ask Richie-san, is it that because I neglected her by not replying to her much lately? Or something along the line? But she just keep quiet though, it's kind of problematic. Even if she says just good night as a polite, that's just like not even trying to reply anything though. Like, you know, the moment of like, oh, what? Yeah, the only thing is that when she's just not saying anything, it's very, very hard to say that. Like, you know the thing, okay, let me say in the most simple terms so that maybe you can understand. You know the feeling that when you finally slowly get her to open up and let her trust you, and out of nowhere she just get angry at you, and then she just block you out from her life, you know what I mean? Like suddenly out of nowhere, that the wall that you managed to break down to make her trust you to speak on, and then she just out of nowhere just built the just slammed the door back again. So I actually have no idea. I know, like out of nowhere her anger just caught me off guard though. As far as the force is. Frontiers have never seen a monster like me for several centuries now. It could be a trick. This guy, can I smack him in the head? I assume she might have a bad day and somehow it was the last straw for her. I mean, like, whether is it a last straw for her or not, but the thing is, right, if she never say anything, it's just kind of like confused, you know what I mean? I mean, like, her bad day have been happening lately, so I can understand her anger, but when you're just like standing out of nowhere and she just slammed the door in front of you, and it's like, whoa. You know what I mean? Like, I really want to know what happened to her lately. Like, I really want to give her her hug myself. But she's in Malaysia, I'm in Singapore, so it's a whole new different place. It's not about what the F I did, it's more towards like what happened to her. You know what I mean? Like, what caused her to have such a bad day, you know what I mean? Like, she really like, initially she did tell me about the issue with her roommate, and then there is that issue, and then there is the second brother issue. So it's like, I know she's having a bad day, but when she don't even say it out and let me know so that I can give her advice, it's very frustrating when you're just sitting down there, not knowing what to say. Like, when she is not initiating the thought, and you know what is happening to her in real life, but you can't say it because you don't want to offend her. You know that feeling? She didn't even tell me about her new work too, which is interesting, you know. She opened up to me, but doesn't mean she opened up fully to me, you know. I know people saying like, oh, doesn't she think of you like a best friend? No, she just shut me up already, you know. It's just like this time around, it's more towards the part that she always shut her heart out to everyone. So it's like, I really want her to open up, but at the same time, I don't want her to like just like afraid of but the thing is, right, I know she's afraid of being betrayed, but I don't think of anything yet. So I'm actually very concerned about that though. That she's not. You know, if I can go and meet her in real life and give her a hug, if that is what she wants, I would have given it to her, but I don't even have the money to go to Malaysia. So I can't do that to her.
she threw every dream she had for reality, to make room for reality, and I have no idea what she's trying to say. The thing is, right, the only dream I can think of is that she want to... Like, the only dream I can think of is that she want to do live streaming. Because the thing is, right, I feel like... Okay, I'll be honest, one thing is that I wanted to join Hololive, which is one thing. But so far she had never even said anything about that. And then secondly, I wanted her to go with Tally and tell me like what she want me to do, but the thing is, right, she never even say anything, and then she just so I kind of like put that aside, because it's like she got her issue with the another company, so I'm just keep quiet. So I thought about not talking about VTuber or live streaming to her in that sense. Like, I talk about in my video, but I try not to talk to her directly about it. So it's like, if she doesn't like to watch the video, it's alright if she doesn't talk about it. But on the other hand, she just got mad, so I seriously had no idea why she is mad about it though. Like, I'm not... So I'm actually very confused about what is she mad about though. Like, is it in real life that her brother and her father caused her to have that kind of feeling where dream doesn't matter? Like, I really want her to do live streaming, and that she do live stream at time, but at the same time, she's not... It doesn't even talk to me about it, nor do she talk about how do I say it? Like, if I make her mad, I'm very sorry about it, but she's not telling me anything, so I'm actually very confused, you know? At the same time, I feel like she's not having enough sleep, which is the reason why her mental is slowly declining, which I agree. But at the same time, I feel like she needs a hug though. Yeah, I know she don't sleep much though. I really want to know what happened to her. Like, does she need a hug or something? Like, she doesn't say anything. It really concerned me a lot though. Like, even today when I was doing recording, I couldn't even do well. I have to retake and retake and retake to the point that I was like, just give up on my recording for the day. End up recording something else to keep my mind off. But it's very concerning when if something happened to her though. Because to be fair, I have a hinge that maybe something is in her mind right now that is affecting her mindset right now. But because I do not see her in person, she doesn't talk about it, so my calculation on the person is very, very limited though. I have a hunch, but I cannot be sure about it. Believe he can stop the future of the disruption from coming by. Believe me, if you try to hug her friendly, she will run. You need to sneak attack to hug her. Well, the thing is, right, I have to fly all the way to Malaysia to her place to do that. But on the other hand, I don't have the money to go to Malaysia, so I can't say that.
But I feel like she'll cry on the spot when she got hurt. No, the thing is, right, will she... I feel like if I give her a hug, I will definitely get... how to say it? I will definitely get... how to say it? How do I say this? I mean, like, hugging Rizy-san is like hugging a metal rock. A hot metal rock, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, once I hug her, I will get attacked. I know she doesn't have the strength to open a water bottle, but she got the strength to hit her own dad. So yeah, I feel like I won't get I'll definitely get attacked in the worst way possible. That's what I think. I mean, like, the funny thing is, right, Rishi-san told me that you always end up hugging her. And I actually told her that if I can't hug her, I will ask you to help me hug her in my state though. Even when she say no. Direction come from it. This is dumb, son. Hello there, how's your day? Also, Ri-san, have you tried talking to Richie-san in this way, like, hug her to sleep? Like, I know you say that she'll cry, but maybe like let her cry out first. Maybe crying might help. I'm not sure. I feel like she's already like you say that she had been having bad day. It's just that when her day gone from bad to worse, it can be a worse thing if she doesn't like vest up her anger though. This night you're free and your parents still out. But I mean like young boy, if you need to watch my stream, yeah, I can talk a little bit, but make sure that you also do your own stuff too. I mean like study or do your video. I mean like just enjoy whatever you like. Don't think too much or too worry too much. Funny thing is, right, yesterday I was having a cold. Today I was having a stomach ache. So yeah, today I actually was in the toilet 4-5 times today. I think I lost count already though. Like today, if anyone really want to know, I was having like stomach ache for 4-5 times, just stuck in the toilet, releasing all the body toxin and at the same time having a hard time. Like I had no idea what is happening with my body anymore. So you watch YouTube because you're bored? Well, I mean, like, thank you if you're watching my channel, but I'm just playing Genshin though. You got bad news? Why is everyone having a bad day lately though? This is very concerning. Your subscriber is down. Well, subscriber is count down will always happen for many situations. I actually do lose subscriber if you want to know. Like, it's a common thing in YouTube. If your video is not entertaining enough, or maybe something that changed and people don't like it, you will definitely lose subscribers. So don't take it that losing subscriber count is a bad thing. Take it as a thing that you there's something that you can learn to improve on and then continue on it. And one of the reasons why I tend to stream at night time is because this is the only time when I'm more available to stream on. So yeah, don't take it as like if I do have free time in the afternoon, I'll definitely stream in the afternoon, but it's mostly at night time that I'm more free right at the moment. She mostly come to my stream to calm down. It's more towards to point out chit chatting, and she just kind of like leave me in the back end to listen to, and then just stay quiet in the background while she listen to me along the line. I mean, the thing is, I'm very concerned about Richie's son at the moment is that she, unless I say something wrong to offend her, which I will definitely apologize. But so far, no one point out anything of what I say. So I'm really worried. Like, what caused her to snap? You know what I mean? Like she can say just out of nowhere, "Hey pet for Kathleen-san," but no "Hey pet for Ame-san." I'm like, wait, what? What did I did to offend her? Like, did I say anything to offend her? And no one actually pointed out. You're being bullied and you can't sleep. But the thing is, right? If you feel like you're being bullied, don't let the bully get to you. I mean, like, I do get bullied in the past before, but the thing is, right, sometimes you have to think of in a smart way on how to prevent the bully from getting to you. So the one way is that even if you get rid of them, it doesn't solve the issue on the front, is that they might come back and get you in the future. So you have to be very careful and protect yourself. But on the other hand, you also need to think of having like enough rest and do a little bit of maybe exercise to keep yourself fit and strong, so that in case bully get up to you and you can just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna punch you back. But seriously, I had no idea what happened to Richie-san, you know. Like, I really want to give her a heart to understand what caused her to be so having bad day. I really have bad luck in Kacha, in Genshin, and Honkai Star Rail already, you know, guys. And at the same time, I actually wonder, is her anger gonna make my luck even worse? For some reason, I feel like it will though. People say you're a tiger. Okay, Mr. Tiger. Make sure that if you know how to rest up properly, number one, you have to do a research, see how to relax yourself, so that you can rest up properly. I feel like Regis need a hug before I mean, for like, no human idea can make her rest properly because of her sick illness. But I feel like she need a hug more though. Yeah, make sure to go and rest. I know you want to rest, so make sure to go and rest because I really have a feeling you need rest. So, Zida, my son, make sure to go and have a good night rest. Is it bad if I'm not like any streamer who force people to stay in my live stream but just telling people to go and rest? Am I really that bad as a streamer? I wonder. But yeah, I prefer everyone to have a better mind when they watch my stream though. It's more a thoughtful thought, I guess. But not everyone think that way though. Like, I even force myself to end my stream when I know that someone is going to skip their school if they when I'm doing live stream. Well, I mean, like, and just to answer Zeta Mesh, another reason is that initially I did live stream in the morning and afternoon, some time passed. But some people who are studying at school or not, it's like they just decide to come to my live stream while they are having class. And I'm like, dude, you guys are having class right now, so isn't it much better if I live stream at night time instead? Because when I stream at night time, when they're watching it, they won't be busy in the other time unless they are from America. So then, yeah, guess I will have to live stream back in the morning, I guess. Again, you know what I mean. It's really hard to find a timing where people can have like, how to say this, like when I live stream at night time, at the other country like US is their morning or afternoon. Then when I live stream in the morning, people are having, it's like some people are having work, and then some other side people will be having like it's so hard to find a proper timing for me to live stream, you know. Maybe I should do one day live stream where I will have to play Genshin for 10 hours or 12 hours. You know what, guys? Once I get Furina, I'll definitely make sure that I'll do 10 to 12 hour live stream. Just to fun for Furina. Do I have to stealth? That is it. I don't need to worry. I'll definitely ensure that when I do the live stream for that hours, right, I'll make sure to have enough food or sandwich on my hand. Like basically have enough meal and or whatsoever. Go to the abundant without getting noticed. Well, it's not about cook early and then like quick recook it. I mean, like I can just get sandwich instead. You know what I mean? But the thing is, that is only if I get Furina, but I still have not get Furina. My luck is bad lately though. Like for some reason, my luck have been on the spiral downwards though lately. Like just for some reason, it's like some god of misfortune coming into my house and give me a heart and making me having unable to, you know what I mean? Like for some reason, my luck have been really been very bad lately though. She's crying at the same time. I think you should invade her room right now. It's very dangerous to let her cry on her own without knowing what actually happened. Dude, where should I go when the gods are all looking at me? How do I go to the place? Go to administrative.
Yeah.
I'll be sure if streaming actually helps.
いてこいなんて言ってないよ。
Have you speak to Reggie-san already? Reason? Alright, this one. Alright, I'm over here. Question is, how am I going to go there? Oh, it's different. They add one more. Alright, that opened up. But how am I going to go to that room? Oh yeah, I need to take one of them. Can I take... I'm gonna take two of them with me. Oh, how was it? What happened to Richie-san? Okay.
ついてこいなんて言ってないよ。この世に純粋な自由なんてないのさ。風さえいつか止む時が。ついてこいなんて言ってないよ。 へと前。属性を見下ろせん。風よ。属性を見下ろせん。遅い。ついてこいなんて言ってないよ。風よ。難攻不落。属性を見下ろせん。これでこれで
Yeah, I'm mute on YouTube already. Yeah, I just unmute on YouTube already. Just in case, any chest here? Above. Guess you'll be above car. I make sure to tie her up that way, and then when she asks me, am I horny for her, just say that yes, I'm horny for her. Just say something along the line, so that if it helps to make her feel happier, then I guess I don't mind. I don't know. For some reason, something tell me that she need me to be horny for her though. I know it's a bad way, but if it helped to calm her down, I won't mind though. I mean, like, it's not the first time I actually let anyone to use me as an excuse to make another person feel better though. It always have been that way for me.
天へと参る属性を見下ろさん
But at the same time, if the help to calm her down, saying that I will be horny for her, if that help to calm her resistance down, I will mind. Or I mean, like, she can just come to Singapore and find me and then hug me, and then I don't even mind if that is what she want. I'm just a virgin old man. Okay, one thing I have to say yes. I have not say yes or no, but I didn't say reject or whatsoever. The thing is, right, I can't say yes when I haven't met a person in real life yet. No, she did tell me about it, and I actually told her one thing in before. I can't say yes or no until I meet the person though. You know what I mean? We haven't even meet in real life yet, so it's very hard to say yes or no. So I don't. But the thing is, right, at the same time, even if I say yes, there's also a lot of issue on hand to have a possible relation. You know what I mean? So I mean, like, there's just too many obstacles to say yes for me. I'm not saying like reject or whatsoever. Is that if there is, I mean, like, there is a possibility if once I meet her in real life, and if it go well, I won't mind. But the thing is, right, there is just so many things that is just not going well. So it's very hard for me to say is it possible or not. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying like love is impossible. It's more towards the point of like when there is so many uncertainty, it's hard to say yes. No, the only way I can say is that I can only hope Richie-san can just recover somehow, some way, somewhat. But on the other hand, I'm actually very worried about her though. Like, if she want me to be horny for her, I won't mind. But only thing is that I'm an old man, despite being a virgin for some reason. What can I do when we are living like from far away? Even though a lot of people say Malaysia and Singapore is very near, we are not like we haven't even met out in real life for once, so it's very hard for me to say yes or no though. It's just not wrong. Hey, I mean, like, if I got a horn in my head, then I'll be calling myself a horny though. Yeah, you still need passport, yes. It's still technically, I mean, like, it's near but at the same time far though. Hana-san, hello there. How's your day? Right now I'm playing Genshin at the moment, but if you're here just for the point, don't need to worry, you can take it. I'm just relaxing and playing Genshin. Even though if I say night chat, it's more towards like when people chat with me, then I will chat back again. So yeah, for Visa, I mean, like, it's very hard for me to talk about Richie-san in terms of love or whatsoever. It's just, I'm not rejecting, it's just when there is so many uncertainty, it's hard for me to say yes though. But at the same time, I talked to her about this. It's like I got no idea what caused me, what did I say to make her love me though. But at the same time, I also don't think she loved me. You know what I mean? Like, if she can get mad at me, I'm very, very confused. Like, how can that be true? Because the last thing I want is like she go and think of hanging herself or something along the line. That's why I was like, can you tie her up? Just tie her up. In the most yabai way. And I know I'm not a muter on YouTube, but I'm gonna say that, yeah, tie her up in the bondage way. Hey, how about this way? Wee-san, are you still there? Why a bondage way? Well, I'm not into that fetish, so you can don't worry about that. But I can't tell about my fetish to her. Well, I mean, like, I do have fetish. Not saying that I don't have. If doesn't need to be like guy and girl to have that happen. I mean, like, there are some people who into female and girls on girls, so I don't think you need to worry on that. And Diablo-san, hello there, how's it? If you're here for the point, you can take the point, don't need to worry. Well, the thing is, right, one thing I can say makes sense. Okay, if you tell Reggie-san this, I know I'm being shown on YouTube, but I can just say one thing is that if people want to learn about my fetish, all they need to do is just ask. That is, yep, it's very easy. But the question would be, will I say it honestly? Only people that I trust will get the answer from my mouth directly. To think that this story have a good ending. I might hint before. The thing is, right, One of the fetish I have right now. I know I'm not supposed to be saying this because I'm in my parents' house. But the one thing I can tell, I can hint to you guys that one of the fetish I have in my life, I only know about fetish. I only know about the fetish word, but I actually like this one of the things ever since I was young though. And for some reason it stick to my mind until even like it happened when I was young. And I like that sort of like that thing, one of the fetish thing until when I even like it just stick with me until I know what is fetish would mean. I didn't know what is fetish when I was young, and I only know that I was, for some reason I like that kind of things until when I get older then I realized that it was called fetish. To think that this old man lost his daughter, but gained a granddaughter car. Don't worry, I'm not the only one for it. Yeah, but then again, right, one thing I will just say, if Richie-san want to know, all she need to do is just come and ask me, and it may end up causing me to say yes. If it enough to make me horny. I mean, like, for some reason, okay, this might sound a bit wrong, but I did ask her about this thing. What will she do if is she trying to make me horny for her, and she actually one time say yes though? She did say she want me to be horny for her, like, so if she want me to be horny for her, then she need to make me like what she have to know about what I like though. I thought it was a joke when she told me how to do some stuff. Well, the only thing is, right, I know it might be a little bit worrisome. It's like I'll be very worried if she actually come and kidnap me in a way, tie me up to a bed or something along the line, and then do something to me without me knowing. that is something. For some people will be like, oh, toki toki. Like they will be, oh, it's a very very toki toki, a very very nice moment to have. But at the same time, I'm very worried about, like, will she even do it though? Like, knowing Richie-san is like, it's a possibility, but if she go and like, how about you just tell her that how about this way? That's a crime. How about this way? I will dox myself to her. I will give, like, if she really want my address, I can give it to her so that she can come and find me, but I can't guarantee anything though. A skinny body trying to kidnap a guy. Yeah, I'll be funny if she tried to kidnap a big fat guy. I mean, like, if anyone want to imagine how I am as a VTuber, just imagine like a VTuber, a fat guy with like wearing glasses, look very fat, with a bit stomach, which I always call it a watermelon belly because it's round and it's very round and like a watermelon, so I call it watermelon belly. So imagine like a person who is sitting down like that, a big with a leg also so fatty like a chicken leg, which I always deem it as call it chicken leg. So imagine like a guy with a chicken leg and a watermelon belly. How is she gonna kidnap me? I'll be like, actually the question I would have to ask myself, why would she fall, like would she even fall in love with this kind of guy though? You know what I mean? Like would anyone want a guy like me? Like I've been in relationship before, but I can assure you guys that I never have anything that lasts well though. I never have a relationship that lasts very well for me. And Ellie-san, hello there, how's the day? This is just a story for my side, how I see it. She won't mind cause her parents both had big belly. Wait, what? One is hard like a rock and other is like jelly. Well, the funny thing is, right, even though I say I got watermelon belly, right, when I slap it, it's like a water balloon though. But calling your belly like water balloon doesn't sound right, so I actually call it watermelon. What do you come into? What? The thing is, right, back then I got someone telling me that when they hug me, right, someone actually one told me that they hug me, like they like hugging me for one reason, because I'm like a giant teddy bear. I'm not being sus, okay? It was in one of my relation before when people actually hug me and they say that I'm just like a teddy bear. I'm like, this teddy bear will become horny one day, you know. But the thing is, right, I never became horny at all though. Like people can hug me and I can hug them back, but I never think of the deep-minded stuff at the time though. Like I never even think about it though. Like even when a girl press their chest on me, I would think nothing of it. I'll be like go into Zen mode and then says, oh, I think nothing of it. There's nothing about it. Cannot hug me in real life. The thing is, right, I'm not trying to brag this thing. Like I'm not trying to brag, but the thing is, right, there are some people who call me, how do I say it? Like people calling me a virgin. Like even at my age, I'm still a freaking virgin. I never had sex in my life before, but it's like towards the point, like I just can't think about. I mean, like I can't think about horny stuff and giving a hug. I mean, like I've been trained in a way not to have that kind of thought. You know what I mean? You guys have to understand one thing. My dad, maybe too straight is how I. No, the thing is, right, imagine that when you have a dad in real life who taught you that if you look at girls, you will go blind. Like he said that if you look at girl in a dirty way, your eyes will go blind. I've been taught that until when I realized that it was just a lie. Like you guys have to understand that. Okay. So you don't need to worry. I'm not going to go into horny stuff. It's more towards like I never think about horny stuff. I know I watch a lot of manga. I like this kind of design, all this thing, but it never stick to me that it's called fetish. You know. Like it never crossed my mind to be called fetish. Okay, the clock will just move. I like 2D. No, the thing is, right, I like 2D, yes. Don't get me wrong, I like 2D, yes. It's just that if in real life someone cosplay or dress something along the line that I like, I might fall for her or fall for them though. So often more than not when I meet people, I mean like if I go and meet people in real life, I always try not to look at, like you guys will notice one thing is that I will try not to think of anything dirty though. Like I always thought, like you know, sometimes when I talk about a little bit of dirty stuff in real life, but in real life when you meet me in virtual, like when I'm doing live streaming, yeah, I talk a bit by stuff here there everywhere, but in real life when you meet me, I won't talk about dirty stuff at all, because it's like imagine like people will be looking at you like, what is this old man trying to talk about dirty stuff? This hot, like in Chinese there is something called the chikope. Meaning I like someone on the cosplay side? Not entirely, reason. Not entirely. I mean like if the person dress something nice, I will just hug them either way. But I can't say what I like right now. I cannot say what is the fetish. If I say what I like, I'll be just giving out the answer anyway. Yeah, if I hug, let's say for example, if I hug Elin's son in real life, it'll be just a normal hug, just say a friendship hug, not the kind of like dirty hug where I'll go and touch other people's body part. Like never. Okay, there was one time where one of my relationship doesn't end well was because that the other girl said that I wasn't horny enough, and I didn't even know what is horny at the time. Like I told you guys before, I only know about R18 stuff until when I really was 18 years old though. Don't need to. You remind Richie-san to ask me. The thing is that whether will she ask me will be a whole new different story though. Now, even if I hug Elin-san, it will be just hug you and then I will just forget about it. Like, I never think about it though. I mean, like, the funny... Okay, I think I can tell you guys this story. It happened to me when I was around 8 or 9 years old. It happened when I was 8 or 9 years old. So, basically, if she gave up, she will only show up only. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Though I can tell you guys one story is that there was one time when I was around 8 or 9 years old but the thing is, right, I was afraid of height. Even though I stay at ninth story or 9th floor, whichever you guys call it, I never liked height. Like I'm very, very afraid of height. So basically what happened was that there was one time where my I was in a daycare and my daycare bring me to an outfield trip, and in the outfield trip we went to one of the area where there is a huge creek which I didn't know. So I was actually dragged all the way to the edge where they want me to look at the nice scenery, but when you look down it's basically a cliff, and that caused me to freeze up. Like I actually freeze and I froze. I didn't move, and I was starting to show a little bit of crying, like very afraid. So basically, my daycare teacher at the time was she knew that I was very afraid. So basically, what happened was that she just hugged me and bring me off, like bring me to one side so that I'll be far away from the cliff. But the one thing I can assure you guys is that when they if someone push me, I won't be here right now, Elin-san. But I can assure you guys that that time when I didn't think about it, because the teacher she kind of like, she put me like, initially I thought you guys from one side it looked like a headlock. In one side it looked like a headlock. So basically my face was in her chest area. So basically so the thing is, right, I know that I was touching something soft, but I didn't think about it. And she kind of, so you guys can, yes, my head was around the chest area, but she kind of like, I didn't think about it, and she just bring me all the way to the cave, and I didn't think honey about it. So I was like, yes, I finally, the only thing I know is that, yes, I'm finally safe. That's gonna be a good show. To anyone else, yes. But I was actually scared. I was actually in shock and scared because of the grief, that I didn't think about it until when someone tell me about it. No, the thing is, right, I never think about it, and then in real life, there was one time when someone actually hugged me in the back, from the back. You know, like a lot of people say, like when you watch anime, when a girl hug a guy from the back, right, the back will feel it. There was one time when a girl always hugged me from the back. We went out. Few months later, we break up because of differences. She really loved to hug me from the back. And I wouldn't say her chest is big or small, but she definitely have the chest. But the thing is, right, when she hugged me, I never think about her chest touching me though. I only think about, oh, she's just hugging me from my back. So it's like, so when people ask me like, do I like big chest or do I like small chest? I always say that if the girl I like is small chest, I like. You mean that I like small chest. If the girl I like is big chest, then I like big chest. So the thing is, right, chest had never been a thing to me. Like, even if I watch online where like a lot of anime got big chest, or like, the thing is, right, some of the anime character I like is also small chest. So I never think about it though. No, why did I miss that opportunity? The thing is, right, I never think about horny stuff until when I was 18 years old, when I start realizing all the stuff. It's only when it's like, I was so innocent. I was so pure and innocent until when I went into the Singapore military, and when I realized all this thing, it was too late. You gotta have to understand one thing. Singapore military service corrupted me. Bro, I mean, like, it also helped to change my to what you guys know me right now. But if I was not corrupted by Singapore military, I would be way more pure and way more innocent than you guys think though. And one of the reason why I was deemed as a female more than my sister. Because it's that I was too sensual when I was younger, whereas my sister is way more rough. She's still tomboyish right now. But the thing is, right, between me and my sister, a lot of people, like a lot of my relatives, think that I'm more femalish than my sister. The funny thing is that to the point that when I talk to guys in the past, right, like when I talk to my female friend, I always got called gay. I was called by people that am I a gay? Because I'm acting way like the female of when standing to other people though. So I was like, dude, I'm a guy. And the thing is, right, they just call me gay and gay and gay. So to the point that I actually hate being called gay. But in the end, I still have, funny thing is that one of the guy that keep calling me gay, like one of the guy who keep calling me gay, he end up being a gay himself. Funny thing is that he always called me gay when I was when I was younger, until when I meet him one time again, and he told me that he had became a gay, and I was like, wait, didn't you call me gay all the time when we were younger? And he just said that, yeah, he's sorry for it, but he's a gay. I was like, what? No, the thing is, right, he loved to call other people gay when, like, he always call people bro love or whatever. He's like, I didn't know about BL at the time, so he keeps saying like, oh, because you love to stand with another guy, you are gay. And he made fun of me. And I thought about this before. Like in Chinese, there is a saying, say 讲人讲自己. When you say about others, you are talking about yourself. So I wasn't expecting that to became his saying, so he became a gay himself. So I was like, man gay or nyang gay? Can I say something in between, where he act like, oh hi, but he's very manly. Like he physically is manly, but he's a very, oh my, that kind of like in between, you know what I mean? A macho nyang gay. But he's also very macho. So the funny thing is that I once met him again when I was older, because he was very fit, so I wanted to ask him about fitness. Until when he told me that he became a gay, and I was like, okay, so I got a gay friend now. And I asked him for fitness advice. He still give me fitness advice time to time. But one thing I can tell you guys that I feel very uncomfortable sometimes, is to the point that he have to stop himself, is that I actually told him, I have to told him out front that I'm not gay. But the thing is, right, it's very ironic that he kept calling me gay until he became a gay himself. And there was one time he actually tried to touch me, and I actually told him that I will not hesitate to punch him. I actually told him that I don't mind him as a friend. Like, he actually apologized for all the things he did in the past, so I was fine with being a friend with him. But I actually told him that I wouldn't hesitate to punch him if he actually tried touching me. We have a saying, say every word is a praying for our future self. Oh, very true though. I agree with that reason. I can't remember what was the thing that my sister say that ended up happening to her though. I might have to ask my mom about it. Like, my mom told me about it. I can't remember what was it. Like, my sister used to say something when she was young and she wouldn't do it. But until recently, when my mom told me about it, that I realized that it was true though. So yeah, you guys know that I always try not to talk bad about others, right? Like, I always say this: don't talk bad about others. I myself try not to. It's when the person pisses me off, then I will talk about it. But I always try not to talk bad about others, because I believe in the saying, yet what I say might backfire on me one day. That's why I try to not try to be biased. I mean, like, when I was young, when I was innocent, yes. Like, when I was young and innocent, I mean, like, for a person like me who didn't even realize what is a condom, what is the use of a condom until when I was 18 years old, you know. Like I only know about I'm mistaken for 5 years. For almost 5 years of my life, I thought condom was just a water balloon. Like imagine in class when the science teacher say that when you want to, like when I was like when they were doing like sex education, teaching us how to do sex, I don't even know what is sex. And the thing is, right, the first question I thought about this time and time again, like my science teacher to us, when you want to have sex, make sure that you use a condom. The first thing I raised my hand and the teacher asked me what is it, I say, "Sure, what's a condom?" And at that time, I got everyone looking at me like, dude, how innocent are you? That's just innocent. How innocent I am. Like if like internet wasn't a thing when I was young though. I'm just basically telling everyone how I am right now. Like internet wasn't a much like Pornhub, whatsoever. It's like all the whatever porn site you guys can think of. I never know about internet. Like there was like internet at my time was just basically that you're trying to connect to internet. You have to connect. You can only use internet at home. You can only use internet at home, and even if you use internet at home, you have to connect to the internet. And if someone call the phone line, the internet will just disconnect, and you won't even So it's like internet in the past at the time is so bad to the point that if I even remember using floppy disk as if it's just a common storage though. Like even right now, everyone is using external hard drive or increasing their thumb drive or the hard disk capacity. At that time, all I need to use is just a floppy disk. Stop exposing myself. I'm not trying to expose myself. I'm just telling you guys that I was way too pure and innocent when I was young though. If I do... Yeah, I mean like the very first YouTube I upload on YouTube, like the very first YouTube I upload 15-16 years ago. I know that on YouTube as Amiga Kita is dated back on 2019. I know it's dated back at 2019. I also know that it in the way you can say that as a streamer is 4 years, but my very first YouTube video I ever upload was 15-16 years ago, and that video was just basically me filming a very long bus, a queue of long buses in Orchard Road at night time. And I just take it that it's a very nice thing to show. No, I'm just filming the bus. Like a series of bus. And then the next video I upload was in Orchard Road, a 15-minute video of in Orchard Road, a traffic jam. And I just think that it's a very nice thing to show. That's just how innocent I am though, guys. But if you are very tipsy, it's also a good moment for you to sleep though, Edinson. Haven't drink for months, need to build up tolerance again. But isn't that a good thing? I mean, like, it doesn't. I mean, like, when you get TC, it's easier for you to sleep, is it not? Well, I mean, like, yes, spicy food definitely need to build up tolerance. I mean, like, back in Japan, right, I thought I can eat spicy food, which is not wrong, but only recently when I returned back to Singapore that I slowly kind of like build back my spice tolerance though. Like lately I've been eating spicy food though. Not too spicy, but more towards like building up the tolerance kind of spiciness, you know. I suppose someone shows up before them. If I have the mindset of using alcohol to make me sleep, then yes. If that's the case, I think it would be more much more better if you go and sleep. Go and sleep after. Oh, tomorrow is off. But I mean, like, even for me, will go and rest up in a while though. I mean, I try not to stream way too much because the thing is, right, tomorrow my dad is also day off. The thing is, right, tomorrow my dad is also day off, so tomorrow I have to wake up early because if I don't wake up early, my dad will be like, "I buy breakfast for you, better come on and wake up early and eat, And also because I will be waking up early tomorrow, so most of my time I'll probably just do a recording for my video because actually today I upload a video called Test Your English, see whether you guys can understand me. Oh, Richie-san woke up early. Damn. Maybe Wee-san, you can tell Richie-san about what we said earlier. Also one thing is, right, because I also want to prepare some video upload tomorrow, so tomorrow I have to do 3-4 recording in one shot though, at least to plan out so that at least I don't need to do any stuff or on Saturday because I got other thing to do in Saturday, so I might have to do recording. Like today I was doing a lot of research though. Oh, she back to sleep. Yeah, Risa, tell her about what we say tomorrow then. Tell her about what. But the one thing I can say, right, the world is very dark to the point that I can the funny thing is that I didn't realize that I was pure innocent when I was like before I entered military though. It's a short progress if you just did that. Well, you can tell her that. I mean, you can just tell her or hint her about it. You know the funny thing is that back in Japan when I was living in Kyoto, where my place is very near to also the red light district. Like my house was actually very near to the red light district too. So yeah, I seen quite a lot of those kind of stuff, and I remember one of the thing was if anyone really want to know have I ever seen before, yeah, I had hear about people doing sex in the public toilet, and I heard it before myself. So yeah, it's like what the hell though. What is the first time I have my GF? If I remember correctly, it was around 11 or 12 at the time though. It's more to like we are hanging out, but we kind of like call ourselves boyfriend girlfriend at the time though. And then we the funny thing is that we still technically do the official breakup at the time. Like we say that, oh, because we are going to different secondary schools, so we are going to break up. Hold hands, study together, yeah, but not like like we call ourselves boyfriend girlfriend, but we never kiss each other because our parents don't allow. Like my parents was just like my parents didn't know, but the thing is, right, my friend would say, no, we can't kiss each other, but we can hold hand. Yeah, we just hold hand, hug each other, hold hand. But the thing is, right, no kissing. They said I actually believe at that time is that they say that kissing will cause one to be pregnant, and I actually believe in that when I was young. I actually believe that kissing will cause a person to be pregnant, so yeah, I didn't think. I just couldn't believe I actually believed that when I was young though. At least you did the deep. At least you did the deep. I'm still a freaking virgin at my age right now. I'm still a freaking virgin, and this old man is still a freaking virgin. That's why I'm calling myself a virgin old man. So we even. Yeah, that's why. That's why I'm giving you a draw. I never say that I'm gonna win. That's why I'm giving you a draw, okay? Fair? Somehow I'm starting to think how horny and not sensual. When 2 was younger. But then all the school life dating envy. The thing is, right, school life dating doesn't end well for most of us. I know a few of my friends who was able to date their school life. But for me, it didn't end well. That's all I can say. I literally have okay. I got 2 girls chasing me in real life when I was in secondary school. 2 girls chasing me all around the school. With one of them saying that she loved me. And that she want to kiss me. And I have to run the whole school around to avoid her. But the thing is, right, at that time I actually kind of like her friend, and the friend doesn't really like me. But the thing is, right, later on she kind of like don't mind me. But the thing is, right, at the time she also like, how to say it, she couldn't get a good score in her O level. So I tried comforting her, and then we kind of like talk to each other after a while. And then one day when I caused her to be mad after graduation. She kind of like chased me in real life after that. And but the thing is, right, it doesn't end up well because it's like she later just feel like she doesn't want to have a love life. So I never really talk to her anymore, other than just Facebook, sometimes occasionally say happy birthday or message whatsoever. The other one got into another relationship, so I was glad for her, but at the same time I had to push her to another guy at that time. Like she was like the reason why I was able to come up with the idea that if I want to get a girl out of me, I have to make the girl fall in love with another guy. So it was happened at the time when another guy told me that he liked the girl that was liking me. So I actually told him, I actually technically pushed. That was the first time when I say that you go and chase after her and say all the bad thing about me, and he did, and the girl just fall in love with her. So yeah, when I say that, when I say that I don't mind to use me as a way to get a person, like use me as a mean for pushing a person relationship. It happened to me when in the past though. She could be mine. The guy is an M. Like I didn't realize it at the time, but the guy is an M, and yes, the girl was an S. Okay, to be fair, I had sit next to her before. She loved to pinch me. She loved to hit me. She also loved to put paper clip on my chair to let me sit on it with me not realizing it. So she loved to, like, for some reason she said that she loved, like, she even to the point that she loved tickling me, and I'm very sensitive to tickling. I should not have said that, right? Should I even forgot that I'm not mute on YouTube? Obviously I'm not. Why am I giving you guys answer? I'm not gonna say anything about that anymore. But basically, we didn't end up together. That's all I can say. The story started there. I mean, I really say the girl end up with the guy. The girl end up with the guy end up with the girl, and when I meet up together with them, they really have, well, I mean, like, it's kind of interesting that I only realized they were into that kind of thing at the time. I wouldn't say what's my I won't give my answer, okay? You guys are not gonna get an answer out of me that easily. I will say you can ask, but will I answer, it will be a whole new different story. Oh hell no! I'm not gonna say that easily. That's you wonder which one you are? That depends on how you act in front of your boyfriend. I mean, like, imagine if I mean, like, can you guys imagine I'm an S or am I an M or am I in between or am I both S and M, like. No, hell no. Why would I want to have someone bully me though? I really got kind of bullied a lot when I was young, okay? The thing is, right, I really got people telling me like I got both manly side in some time, but but at time I act like a girl, you know what I mean? I'm not really sure whether I would do like will I fall. I mean, like, so far because of all the failed relationship that I never really get, like, even when I give people advice on love, I never talk about I never talk about how many times I have failed relation. It's like the same thing is like how many failed interview I have in my life in Japan though. No, the thing is, right, it's probably because one of my mentality is that I'm afraid in a sense. Like, if I have to say in a way, it's like maybe self-confidence is not good. I know that a lot of people say I got confident as a YouTuber or VTuber, sorry. But the thing is, right, in terms of real life relationship, I also kind of like afraid that sometimes it's like, do the person really love me? Like, I'm not a very good looking person, I'm very fair or whatsoever. Like, can like trying to like, even when with a watermelon belly, like along the line, you sometimes you have the feeling of like, is the person really liking me? Like, you kind of had that kind of mindset to the point that when people just say that they confess to you, you'll be like closing your eye and just say, really? You know? So I know, like, there's really like Ai-chan telling me that she liked me from US, she liked me. I really got another person from another country also telling me she liked me, and then there is also other people. So it's like, I'm not sure do people really love me, you know what I mean? Like, I never seen that in real life. And they don't tell me they are whatsoever. So it's like, I'm very skeptical, like, am I being loved, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people say like I act like I don't care, but the thing is, right, behind the scene, I can be very horny. I can be not horny, I can be horny, I can be like want love, I also don't want love. The thing is, right, like, when you have your own dad nagging at you, when are you gonna get a girlfriend? When are you gonna get a girlfriend? Like, dude, do I look like a person who don't want to get a love? But the thing is, right, I'm not even sure whether I'm gaining attraction on my YouTube channel. So unless I'm stable on YouTube, I can't really say I can get a girlfriend because I won't be able to support the girl. Unless the girl say that she want to support me, then that will be a whole new different story. But I still need. Yeah, I mean, it's more towards the part that probably because I had many few relationship in the past, that the heart, like, you gotta have to understand, I was still pure and innocent. So when I got a lot of breakup, right, it doesn't mean that my heart didn't get cracked, okay, you know what I mean? Like, you guys understand the meaning of, like, when I say I got many failed relationship, it doesn't mean that I just kind of like, when I joke about the way I broke up, it doesn't mean that there is no crack on the heart. My heart is when it comes to love, it's already broken to the point of pieces already. So in order for me to have the heart back whole, that you have to understand one thing: a broken heart is not that easily to put back up. So when people telling me that, like, for Richie-san, when she don't trust anyone easily, I can see where they're going. Like, it's so hard to build up a trust, but it's easy to betray it. So to me, right, when I call myself a virgin old man, is that even in Japan, before I became a VTuber, I went on a date with three Japanese girls. One of them happened at the end of the year in 2019. That is also the time when I was actually on my last year in Japan school, as well as I was doing live streaming. But the thing is, right, I also have a broke up at that time after when I was near to my graduation, and that caused me to just stop live streaming. That also caused me to just concentrate on finding a job in Japan after graduation. And that is like, oh no, and then the coronavirus happened. So the coronavirus, right, happened in 2020, and if you guys notice one thing, I start live streaming as a VTuber in 2021. For that 1 year, I was in a very deep depression, like I'm trying to find job, I couldn't get in. The coronavirus start hitting in a very bad situation at the time, and I didn't even have I didn't want to think about love at the time anymore. So it's like, it got me so depressed to the point that is when I re-noticed about HoloLive. I subscribed to HoloLive long ago when they just started up, but I was like watching my YouTube at the time, and I come across again back to HoloLive again. So at that time I realized that, hey, why not I do something similar? So I actually start using an old app that was one only used by Japan, which is Reality. You guys are using right now. It was can be used by the Japanese at that time. So at that time, I was actually more towards the point of use. That is when things start happening, because it sounds weird, but I started Reality as a means for me to have interaction. I was like, I know it sounds bad, but I started out with a little bit of depression, which the reason why I started talking about funny way, I just want people to talk to me at that time. I just need people to talk to me at that time. So as time passed by, I realized that I should start normal streaming. So that is when I start streaming from then on. And I was actually more on speaking Japanese at the time. I was just speaking in Japanese. It's just that later on, because there is more English viewers, that I start speaking in English more. But before I start streaming, like, the reason why I call Amiga Kita, like, initially I was really speaking in Japanese only. It's only at later timing, when English speaker or listener coming in, that I start speaking in English. Elisa is one of the start. But it's when Kira-chan, Neji-san start coming in. That is when before Elisa is. That is when before Elisa come in though. I think it's more late 2021. Killer-chan and Neji-san was the one who started in. Ellie-san is onwards later on when you bring in more English viewers that I start more on English side. Previously it was Japanese only. Then when Killer-chan and Neji-san come in, it was half Japanese, half English. And then when Ellie-san and the others come in, that is when it all became pure English. Because I know for Ellie-san, it's only when I start pure English. Before, I already start half English, half Japanese. Like Iris from Hololive is half Japanese, half English. It's like half English, half Japanese at the time. So it's only when Ellie-san you come in that I start just pure English. Because beforehand, I was Japanese, before Killer-chan and Neji-san and Ai-chan, that I start half Japanese, half English. And also there were some Japanese people who want to learn English. So I kind of like half. But that is later on, I just became pure English all the way. Yeah, I was in Japan at the time. It's just that it's very hard to remove my accent, but I'm not speaking like I'm not speaking in a way like you can definitely hear a little bit of Singapore accent. But the thing is, right, it's not in some way you can't really feel the. I'm not saying like to some people. It's like more towards the point like a Singapore accent is more like you can't speak in a pure like you can't speak properly in. Or friendly. The thing is, right, I can remove it, but the thing is my voice will be sound very different though. Because back in Japan, because the thing is, my voice, I know a lot of people mistake it as very young voice, but that is my true voice. Like if I actually speak in this way, like if I imagine like guys, if I speak in this way, this is my true voice. Like it's a very soft voice. And if people kind of like hear it in a sense or whatsoever, it's that my voice is slightly on the higher pitch and very soft side. But if I try to make it in a way that people kind of like not realize that I can speak in the most manly way. And people will just kind of mistaken me because there was one time that people actually mistaken my voice for a very old man though. Yeah, the thing is, right, higher pitch people, for some reason people take it that higher pitch will mean that you're more polite for some reason. I mean, like for one, there was actually a time when I was speaking in this voice a lot. Like in order to make people understand my voice and understand things, I actually speak in English this way for some reason. Like I'm not trying to say that I have to have a firm or lower voice, but at the time for a short moment when I was trying to speak in English, I actually tend to speak in real life in this way. Like it's not that I'm trying to make my voice sound lower. It's more towards the point that for some reason people feel like a lower voice for a man is much more better for some reason. And in real life, I actually speak in English this way. But it doesn't turn out well because it actually hurting my throat a lot more. I'm not using my voice. I have to thin my English voice to the point that people thought that this was actually in real life that this was my real life voice until when I start in a very soft voice. So the thing is, right, when I speak in this way with a lower tone, people just find it much, like for some people in English, it's very better though. But the thing is, right, I'm really used to using high pitch though. I'm really used to this voice for like throughout my life. But in real life, when I speak in English, I have to use a lower tone. And funny thing is, right, I actually kind of use voice acting in real life. That actually, I was actually glad that I learned voice acting lesson at that time though. It's just that some people might have kind of misunderstood. It's just that some of my friends in real life thought that I love to speak in high pitch, but in fact, it's like high pitch is my real voice, low pitch is my fake voice though. No, I mean, like, if I do voice acting, definitely for English I will have to use a lower voice. But it's just that it actually stain my voice a lot. Like in the past, before Elin-san speak to me, right? Like before you come in, right? When I was speaking in half English, half Japanese at the time, I was actually using this voice at some time, you know. Like there are some people who thought that lower voice for men is way more attractive for some reason. And that they told me that I have to use a lower deep voice. But the thing is, I don't have a deep voice. Like, I don't have a natural deep voice. So and I have to stain my deep voice in myself. Yeah, that's the thing. People think that lower voice is way think that it's ikemen. So in a sense that when I speak in English in real life, I have to use this voice. But this voice just doesn't suit me. But when you look me in like my real life face, if I don't speak like this, people are just gonna find it even weirder when I speak in a very high pitched voice. Yeah, I actually streamed in this voice for 2 hours in the past before though. Yeah, the thing is, right, I'm big and fat, but when I use a little bit I mean like if I use this voice right now, a lot of people just gonna say that my voice doesn't match well with my physicality. Which the reason why that in order for me to use this voice, I have to purposely make my avatar look young. And like a young little kid. You know what I mean? The only thing is, right, my real life voice or my soft voice just doesn't match well with my physicality. But yeah, probably because I work in service departments, like many different service departments, and gained so many experience that my voice just went natural high though. A lot of people think is right. The reason why I love to use this voice is that the thing is, right, I've been working in like service industry when ever since I was 12 years old though. I really started selling clothes when I was 12 years old, so I've been using this voice, like the high-speed voice, to so long of my life that it's much easier to use this voice to attract. Like, yes, it's more catchy, it attract people, and the thing is, right, people will just at the same time, yes, it does attract attention. So that's like when you in real life, when you talk in this voice, people will be like, oh hey, your voice sounds very catchy, so I will kind of like listen. So a lot of people say that when I was working in like the service department or when I'm talking in the phone, a lot of people tend to misunderstand my voice until when like I even have to like when the people like there was some time when I in the telecom department when they call me like, oh I want to complain this, like, oh sorry sir, ちょっと待って how can I help you? How can I help you, sir? Like I just tune my tune from high to low and people are like, oh, take me seriously. But if I want to make people like hear me carefully, I would say, oh, just listen this carefully. Yeah, in a sense, like in Chinese I call it 职业病. In English term it's called habit. What habit I would say. So live streaming in this voice has always been a thing though. It's not that I want to speak in high pitched voice. It's just been always been such a thing. So a lot of people think that, oh, I'm being active. I'm very a person who is very energetic. I wouldn't fully say I'm a very energetic person, because if I'm very energetic, I will be running around doing 300 400 squat, but I can only do 200 squat at the moment, which is still considered very tiring, you know, guys. Like 200 squat per day is still still enough to make my leg jelly though. But probably I got the strength, but not the stamina, I guess. And I didn't hello there, how's it? At the moment, I only do 100 squat per day with dumbbell. Basically holding dumbbell and then doing just squat up and down. Don't need to see though. It's just that I normally do squat in Ring Fit. I have not used Ring Fit for quite a long while. I'm very sorry to Misty-san for that. But the thing is, right, I've been using real life dumbbell and squat, so it's more like, not saying like holding the dumbbell in the Ring Fit style. It's more holding the dumbbell side, and then when I squat I move it forward, and then I slowly return and then down again. So it's like moving at the same time training my arm. I mean, I have to train my arm though. The Ring Fit doesn't really train my arm that much, so I will do Ring Fit after I finish on Genshin, because I want to prevent myself from doing Genshin all the time. So once I finish Genshin to the point that I have not much thing to show on Genshin, then probably I'll just return to other games, including Ring Fit though. More like training. Yeah, actually more, you can say it's training though. And training with dumbbell, yep, it's in the sense it's more towards training. I feel like it's much better if the training remove my watermelon belly. I really want to remove the belly though. It's just so hard. And you guys have to understand one thing. It's even harder when you have to control your diet at the same time in Singapore, you know. Don't go for third round, Elin-san. 2 rounds is more than enough. You should go and rest up. But we just started to have fun. I mean, it's only 1 AM. And I already mentioned that I have to sleep because tomorrow my dad is a day off, so I have to wake up early tomorrow. Then you're gonna you're still gonna end up doing the third round. you still end. I don't have money to buy canned. Okay. I don't have money to buy canned alcohol, but I do have bottle of wine. I do have bottle of wine though, which but I can't drink those. At the moment, I don't want to drink those. I want to drink it when I'm happier. Right now, I don't think I'm happy right now, so I want to prevent myself from drinking alcohol first. Probably after the anime festival in Singapore. After maybe after that, because I want to make myself feel better before I start that though. I have 4 bottles of wine though. I got 4 bottles of wine. My mom, one of the wine was given to my sister. 3 was given to my mom, but my sister and my mom don't drink, so and they end up living in one corner, so they asked me to drink it though. But I was like, dude. Yeah, I'm not a fan of wine, to be honest. Personally, I'm not a fan of wine. But on the other hand, when you want to drink wine, it would be best if I eat something delicious. So probably next time if I do drink wine, I might cook something delicious to eat while drinking it though. Probably I wouldn't say beef. I don't have the money to buy beef. Probably I will do some roast chicken. Probably do some roast chicken to eat though. I'm not very good in cooking pork unless it's pork slide like shabu shabu. Probably I would do some simple roast chicken because I know I don't have an oven back in Japan, but I do have now. My parents do have an oven, so I can use that. So I can actually bake bread or cookie or cake or even roast chicken right now. I mean, like my mom don't allow me to do flying, so I won't do that. Please don't drink the vodka right now. Don't drink it. I know you want to drink it, but don't drink it right now. Drink it next time. How about this way, Alison? Save it for another time when I'm gonna do a drinking podcast. Then maybe at that time we can drink together. Yeah, I mean, like by then you can do a little bit of cocktail, right? I mean, you can do a cocktail next time when I'm doing the drinking podcast. Yeah, I know you're not really alcoholic, But the thing is, right, you can bring it on impulse buying. Probably, I mean, like, you probably bought them, then you forgot about it. But I mean, like, isn't that a good thing when you buy thing and then you leave it one side, but then now you found it, you can drink it next time? You mean that you can buy, you don't need to buy it so that next time you can drink it, right? Bad habit. How do I say this? I wouldn't take it as a bad habit. How about thinking of this way, Renaissance? Think it that at least you buy something as backup, standby along the line. The Red Empress. Ares did indeed exist. She was an ocean lead as well. Doomsday Clock. We later sleep. Very good once hype drop. I mean, like, I won't stop you from doing a round 3, but you have to make sure that you have to sleep properly though and have a good dream. I mean, like, one of the reasons why I don't drink too much myself. Yeah. Next time if I do the drink, I have to make sure that I place the alcohol into the fridge though.
It's still a rare case incident that I drink that much. Normally I use it to sleep or wait till we drink together like with friends but online. But after drinking that I have dude, that is over drinking though, Edinson. Normally I don't recommend people to over drink, but make sure that when you drink also make sure that you at least got something to eat. To me, probably because of how I feel about alcohol, that I always recommend people to drink on a happy moment, as well as to chat with someone to talk about something fun or something nice. You know what I mean? Like sometimes talking about this kind of thing will help the mood lift up. Actually, help with the alcohol though, because alcohol also for some reason can make you feel happy. So when you're talking about something fun and nice and happy, it helps in a way, you know, like people will feel so happy to talk about. So in the end, it may or may not end up being a good thing. It's just that talking about something fun and nice when drinking does help make it even better though. That's what I feel.
風が今年
Junior dispute. Yeah, told you you need to eat, at least eat something before you drink. Because the thing is, right, stomach and alcohol doesn't sit well, so in order for the alcohol to pass through your body, one way is to eat at least something. Not just snack though. Do you have bread or noodles? Things that can absorb things easily. Bread also work though. Bread. Do you have bread? Garlic bread or like garlic bread? I mean, like, I know it sounds weird. One of the reasons why I like garlic bread is that you can eat garlic bread with alcohol, and the bread can absorb the alcohol in your stomach and pass through your body easily though. You still get drunk, don't get me wrong. At least it still works for some reason. For you, it's protein. Yeah, man, like, if you got something that is protein to eat, that's also fine. Yes, it does got calf, but the thing is, right, when it comes to absorb liquid, right, in your stomach, like absorbing liquid in your stomach, the excuse me, like isn't bread like something like flour stuff like bread or noodles or rice be something to absorb the water? Fried chicken.
I mean, like, if drinking something does help, you can try. I mean, like, funny thing is, right, I always drink something like cold or sugary carbonated drinks after I drink alcohol though. I think it's the sport drinks. I think it's the sport drink that actually helps. I might be wrong, but at least that's what I think. I'm actually very amazed at how can you still stay, how to say that, how can you still stay alright after all those situations happening to you. Like, I'm actually very shocked though. Because if you actually ask me, right, it's similar to how I got so drunk that I couldn't walk straight, but yet I was able to cycle back home at the time though, when I was in Japan. I know you didn't black out, but the thing is, right, it's similar to how I was able to return home after, like, even after drinking so much to the point that I was like damn shocked at how I was able to manage to return back home though. That's at the time. Like, the feeling of like it doesn't make sense. You know the funny thing is, right, there is a saying where they say the limit is only when you puke. Like, I don't know why they say the limit of a person drinking is only when they puke. I'm like, dude, why? Why would you want to drink? Also one of the reason why, like, after Killer Jiang situation, I kind of like, yeah, stop myself from drinking too much though. You know, having a young little girl hating on me because I'm drinking too much, I'm like, yeah, not setting a very good example for young little kids, you know? So yeah, I'm not saying I don't drink, don't get me wrong guys. And it's just drinking under control. Hey, I mean, like, there are some people who is able to do so. Some people can do it, some people can't do it. So I mean, hey, who knows? Alright, I'm gonna end my YouTube stream. It's also pretty late already. It's 1:30. You gotta know people want to know your limit. Do it in front of your boyfriend. And you guys might end up doing something yeah, bye. But anyway, anyways, I think you should also go and rest up properly. I know tomorrow is your rest day, but it's a good moment to drink and rest, because the last thing I want to hear from you is that you woke up at 6 again. if you don't sleep now, you end up waking up at 6, that is gonna be, it's gonna be like, what's the purpose of drinking? So I prefer you to stop drinking, go and sleep now, and then you wake up at 6. At least it will help a little bit though. I know you want to wake up later, but when you kind of woke up instantly at 6, I think it's best you sleep now though, while you still have the chance. And for everyone who is still around, you guys go and have a good night rest. So with that being said, I think that should be enough for the day. We will talk again tomorrow. Tomorrow I will still continue playing Genshin. I know tomorrow, it's just that tomorrow I got a lot of stuff to do in the morning and afternoon. So yeah, with that being said, for everyone on YouTube, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe if you have not. And for everyone on Reality too, just go and make sure to go and have a good night rest. Same to YouTube. So have a good night rest everyone. Good night and goodbye.